Tonight, much of the East Coast is on high alert and sitting on a slow-motion collision course with what forecasters are calling a storm of historic dimensions. At its heart, Hurricane Sandy, a sprawling system more than 800 miles wide, captured in these amazing images from space. After killing more than 50 people and causing heavy flooding in the Caribbean, Sandy tonight is tracking parallel along the U.S. coast toward a rare and fateful rendezvous on Monday with two other potent weather systems. Call it a hybrid storm. It's expected to send the full force of Sandy careening ashore somewhere between Virginia and New York with damaging winds and torrential rains. The storm will likely impact some 64 million people. Tonight, 8 states and the District of Columbia are under states of emergency as officials brace for severe flooding and prolonged power outages. Some mandatory evacuations are already underway. Forecasters sparing no words and warning just how dangerous this storm is. We've got our team in place to cover it all. Let's start in New York with Weather Channel meteorologist Jim Cantore. Jim, good evening.
Yeah, good evening, Lester. More and more preparations underway. Then by time tomorrow night rolls around, we will start to feel the impacts in earnest across much of the Northeast. Let's talk about this, and we'll lay out this menu of impacts that we'll have with this storm for you. First of all, the satellite picture shows this hybrid transition that you spoke of. You've already got a cloud canopy here that stretches pretty much along the entire eastern seaboard, with the storm center currently about 730 miles to the south of New York City. Here's the track, this wild S shape that has all of us as meteorologists just kind of shaking our heads because we've never really seen this left hook. It'll bring it about 150 miles to the south of New York City early Tuesday morning, and then there's the impacts. Let's lay them out for you here. We start with the storm surge. In Irene, right here at Battery Park, which is where I'm at tonight, we had 3 to 6 feet. We're expecting 4 to 8 feet with this storm here and down the Jersey Shore as well. That will also be higher than what they dealt with during Irene. So plan on similar scenarios there. Then look at the rainfall. Huge areas of 2 inches plus, 4 inches plus, locally 10 inches in spots in parts of New Jersey and the Chesapeake Bay. And if you remember, the state of New Jersey was one of those heavily flooded back here last year with Irene. Then snowfall to add insult to injury. West Virginia, Ohio, Maryland, Pennsylvania, and parts of West Virginia, Lester, could actually get 50 inches of snow with this. You add all these ingredients together, and that means power outages, some which will last for weeks. Pennsylvania, New York, West Virginia, an 800-mile wide damage path with this. On the 108th anniversary of the opening of the subway system in New York, we're hoping that in 48 hours, parts of it won't be underwater.
One of the places are holding your breath tonight. Jim Cantore in Lower Manhattan for us. Thanks.